And we are live. Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday, Nova.
Happy Sunday.
So,
We'll see.
so we're here today, EBP Man Tech Reviews and our podcast. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, welcome. For those of you who have come before, we're glad to see you. In today's video, we're going to be covering, it's really going to be all Samsung. It's about Samsung, about all the new products that they've launched, which is just a family of phones. And they've promised something else. They actually promised something that looks like this, like a ring that I have on.
Did they give information on that one?
No, they really they tease. It was more of a teaser. And one of the things we're going to share with you today is how you could get exclusive discounts. You're going to get the best discount. So if you are, let's say, just anybody who's looking to get a good deal, make sure you watch this entire video. If you are, and we have a lot of family that are first responders, that are
educators,
that are students. So if you are a policeman, if you are a fireman, if you are a student, if you are an educator, and you want to get the best deal, then you're going to want to watch this video, because we're going to give you an exclusive link that's going to give you discounts that were only available for those people who did the pre-order. So Samsung a couple of weeks ago basically allowed you to register your email and get an additional $50 off. Well, with our link, you're going to be able to get that additional discount. And I just put it right there. I just put it right there inside of the chat. So you'll be able to use that. And hey, JJ Shorts, good to see you. And hey, Victor, how are you? And what we're going to do is we're going to go over, should you upgrade? Like, is it really worth upgrading? What are the new features if you do upgrade, if you consider them? We're going to go over several new features. And then what is the best deal? And we're literally going to construct right here. We're going to construct a deal. So we're going to go through the website and we're going to set up a Samsung phone with a trade-in to see how low can we go. How low can you go? How low can you go? So we're going to try to go low. So you've been seeing a lot about the Samsung. And by the way, at CES, they did tease. They did. And they had one big theme. And I'll give you the first letter, and you give me the second letter. And the first letter starts with A.
I.
What about you?
I.
It wasn't that one. But guys, literally,
intelligence.
It is about AI. It's about artificial intelligence. And that is everything that is going on with the new Samsung phones. So
it's like front and center AI everywhere.
It was by the way, ooh, I'm really excited about this. Let me grab something. Hold on a second. I'm going to disappear for a second. I'm reaching.
Oh God.
And I'm bringing this in. See this right here? This is a reviewer's guide. I've got cases. So if those of you who are interested in cases, I've got lots of cases, and we're gonna see these cases. We're going to talk about some of the ones that we have, and then we're going to talk about some of the ones that are coming. So, all right, AI is really what it's all about. And here's the first disclaimer, guys. Do you have to upgrade to get the AI?
Do you
think? What do you think? Do you have to upgrade to get the AI?
No.
Now, do you have to upgrade to get the AI first?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it's really all about. So if you want to get the AI, if you want to play with AI, if you want to do all the AI cool stuff, then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get that phone so that you can get access to it first. But they say if you have a Galaxy Z Fold 5, if you have a Flip 5, if you have the Tab 5 or the Tab S9 Ultra and the S9 series, if you have the S23 line, you're going to be able to get it, but it's going to be later this year. So it really depends on how important it is to you, all of you, to get the AI first, right? So that's going to be the big deal. It's all about getting AI first.
Yeah.
So with that out of the way, I hope I don't lose a lot of people. It's not to discourage you to watch this entire video, but I just wanted to be clear that to get the AI technology, you don't need the new phone because it's coming. Now, I will say this, that the AI tech, and I'm going to give you some practical examples of why you're going to want to get it, right? You're going to want to get this phone, especially if you're a student, especially if you are a business professional.
Yeah.
if you're running your own small business, if you're into real estate and you're dealing with clients, literally, if you're in any type of situation where you're going to be exchanging information, getting information, speaking with people of different languages, this phone and the AI capability is going to help, right? What do you think?
I mean, you do run into, especially us in the real estate business, we do run into people, different nationalities, and it's going to have a translator in there.
For sure. And, this is a great question from Tech for Your Needs. The question is how much these AI features are going to trigger to the other phones. And the answer I would expect is they're going to, because this is Google. So the cool thing about this is that Google, as a core Android operating system, is going to be available everywhere, right? So if you think about the other brands, they're going to eventually get it. But I will say this, and this is something that we saw in our conversations with Samsung, and then also when we saw at CES, is that Samsung, because of its size, they seem to have an exclusive relationship with Google. Yeah. But not only Google, but they seem to have an exclusive relationship with Microsoft.
That's true.
Right? So they are like this. They're tied. So it's like saying if you're cousins, if you're a brother and a sister, right? Or siblings, you're just going to get access to stuff much sooner than anyone else because they're going to take care of you. So I would expect like the OnePlus is going to get this. I would expect, obviously, the Google phone, they're going to have it because it's Google. But then some of the other phones that are out there will eventually start getting some of this tech. I think the implementation is going to be different. And I think Samsung right now has an advantage, but I think that advantage is second to the Google phones. So let's go ahead and see what is some of the things that we are seeing.
He can't hear us.
Hey guys, can you guys hear us? Can you guys confirm? I know that Tech for Your Needs, you're out there. Also, JJ Shorts, Victor, can you hear us? Are we coming across?
Turn up sound. He's saying that.
Well, that's Paul. So yeah, we have it pretty loud. Anyone else? Can anyone else confirm with Paul?
I don't think you want to hear me that loud.
Yeah, because we did an earlier sound test and we were coming across. Let us know if can anyone confirm that you guys can hear us? Test. Can you guys hear us? Because we are rolling.
So you sound fine on my end. So.
Okay, thanks, right. Tech for Your Needs. Thanks for confirming that. So let's go ahead and talk about one of the very first things that I'm seeing that is different. First of all, is the power of titanium.
You said that.
I thought that was very impressive.
That was very impressive.
The power of titanium.
You can talk like that all the time.
Yeah, right. I'm stretching and I'm grabbing. And guess what? Samsung wasn't the first to do it because here I have my iPhone and this is my iPhone 15 Pro Max and it has titanium. Now, it's not 100% titanium, right? There's a portion of it that is and the portion that isn't. But it's titanium. And Zach from Jerry Rig tested out this phone and actually showed that it was not stronger. You remember that? Mm-hmm. That it was not stronger because of the titanium. So I can't wait for Zach to get the new S24. And I really want to see him see if Samsung has done a better job of implementing titanium. So again, one of the big things is the build. So you're going to have, according to Samsung, a more durable phone, a slightly lighter phone. They've changed the dimensions of the phone. They also talked about something else. And let's see this right here.
The Gorilla Armor.
No, you can't say it like that.
Oh, sorry. I'll let you do it.
Gorilla Armor.
Did you anyone?
And I didn't even use the voice changer. Gorilla Armor. And so the Gorilla Armor is supposed to do stuff with make your screen more durable.
Yeah. Is it going to be in all phones or just in the Ultra?
I think it's in all phones. I think this stuff is in all phones. The titanium, I thought the titanium was only for the Ultra series. You had to go up, to the highest end phone. But I got to tell you guys, with some of the exclusive deals that we have, you could get an upgrade depending on what you're trading in for up to $500. That's not bad, right? When you're talking about $2,000 phone, because right now phones are the price of almost like laptops, right?
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, this, the deals that we're talking about, you're going to get a really good deal. So the Gorilla Armor glass, that glass, Corningware, it's something. This is one of the things that they said is exclusive. That they were working with Corning, and they designed this glass to be more scratch resistant, more drop resistant. And the one thing I've noticed about it as I looked at it is that the reflectivity. I wonder if that's even a real word. Reflectivity.
We'll put it in the dictionary. If it's
You know what? We'll go into Wikipedia and we'll add it. Yes. So the reflectivity is lower. So the reflectivity is significantly lower on the phone, which means that you're not going to get that glare, right? Which is a good thing. So if you ever tried looking at your phone, especially, and you know how you get that reflect, it's like, ooh, it's not even, it's annoying. It's not like the brightness on the phone is too bright. But again, when you get that reflection and you start seeing yourself, you're like, oh, that's what I look like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the reflectivity is something that is also going to change. Oh, check this out. Somebody pulled the trigger. Hey, Paul. And you've ordered the S24 Ultra, got a great deal paid. Look at you. You got the 549 titanium. Nice.
Oh.
You know what? I do like the gray. I didn't get the gray. You got the gray, didn't you?
I don't know what color I got. You picked that up for me.
No, I think, or did Nick? I don't know who got
I think it was our son.
I think you got it. We'll have to see. All right.
I think it was a titanium.
Yeah, I think you got it. I can always switch it because it's unlocked. What else? What else is there? The other thing that we have going on here is screen brightness and gameplay. So the one thing is that this is using the next generation of chipsets, right? That is going to boost how fast your phone is. And there's already been some early folks that got access to the phone that have been running some bench tests. And a phone, the productivity of the phone, the speed of the phone is going to be driven by how fast the processor operates, as well as how fast the disk or the solid state memory where you store your photos, where the applications are stored, how fast will they actually run? So in this case, what we're talking about, and I've seen some really early tests, we're going to run our own tests. It is performing spectacularly well. It is going fast, which means that downloading videos is going to be faster.
Good.
Right? It means that opening up your phone, turning on your phone, every single part of this phone is going to be faster. And so that could be a check mark for you. If you want a faster phone, you want something that's going to be better for gameplay. And let's face it, a lot of people are using their phones for gaming. And I'm a big user of Samsung DeX. So if you're a DeX user, and if you haven't tried that out, you need to try that out.
So Naomi says she can't seem to walk away from her.
Oh, I can't either. I'm not, it's like,
yeah, she loves it.
Yeah, the Z, you know what? You got me there. The Z Fold is an amazing phone.
We were watching our niece yesterday with the Fold, and just having her play with the phone like it was a little tablet.
Yeah.
That was so cute.
So, perfect phone. But the good news, Naomi, is that your phone will get the AI. So it's coming. Yeah, it's going to come in a few months. It's just about a win. And we're going to talk about the AI features in a couple seconds. So it's really about that. So, okay, let's take a look at what else are you going to be getting. So we've already checked some boxes for everybody, right? So we have gaming. What else do you have? Now this is, I think, a game changer that is coming, right? It depends on if you want it now or if you want it later. And this is one of the features in AI that they were really talking about. And I've seen this work. I've had applications that do this already. And this works really well. This, in our tests of what we were seeing as we were playing with it, the translation, not just so the AI, the way they've integrated AI, they've integrated everywhere. And it is something that you'll be able to have a chat with someone, and in real time, you will be able to receive a translation. So before, you had to press a button, you had to wait. You've seen, I play with a lot of translation stuff. I freak people too out because I'll be at the nail salon and I'll press the button so I can pick out what people are saying. And then all of a sudden they go like, "Oh, that's what you're saying." And then I said, "Yeah, really." And then they look at you like, "How did you know?"
I'm not saying something.
Do you speak our language? I'm like, I can listen. So, anyways, the actual translation software is integrated to everything. So emails, chat, you'll type in one language and it will repeat things in that language. Also, it will work for phone calls. That was something that I thought that was
That's really cool.
really cool. And let's face it, we have, so English is for us, because we're first gen,
Yes.
right? We're first generation. English for us is our first language, right? And then Spanish is our second language. But we have family, like I would say your parents, Spanish is their first language, English is their second language, and sometimes it's difficult to translate. They'll be able to speak in their native tongue, and it will translate live during the phone call in English. Now it won't. It will.
Would it pick up a Puerto Rican accent?
It's like, I don't. It's going to be, but it's going to be weird because it's going to be like, you know, you've seen. I've been playing with some AI stuff, and the voice is definitely not mine. And sometimes the Spanish is not like my Spanish, because you got to choose either Spanish from Spain, Spanish from, you know, the U.S., Spanish Mexico, Spanish, all different type of Spanishes. But it sounds like a really, like you're like a soap opera star.
It does sound like you're so
right, where you're like, when you have that talk. Anyways, so that translation capability that we're talking about is cool, and that's just only one aspect of how AI is working. So AI is pretty much everywhere in the application. And this is using like ChatGPT stuff, generative AI. And not only will it work for the stuff that we're talking about right here, but it's also going to be working for recordings. And for me, as a business person, that is where it's at, right? So what that means is that if you are a student, right, and you want to record a lecture, you'll be able to take your Samsung phone. And if I want to psych you guys out and make you guys think that I have a S24. So you'll take your S24, because guess what? They look almost identical from behind. If you look at this one right here, right? So if you think about it, you'll be able to have your S24 and you're in a lecture room or on a Zoom call, and you could place the record button. It's going to know that there's more than one speaker on the call. It's going to translate everything, or transcribe the conversation, and translate, by the way. And then it's going to organize it and create notes.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. You know,
I would. It nice when you went to college. They had
I was about to say that. If I wish they had this kind of stuff when I went to school, imagine how much smarter we would be. Oh at least I would.
Me just a little.
Just a little bit more. Oh my God! I just think it would be so cool. So you'll be able to do that kind of stuff. And for me, that's one of the game changers. That if you're on the fence and saying, I don't need the AI for translation. But if you think about meetings and you think about your ability to be able to do translations, to be able to do to be able to get meeting notes, this is something that you want to do. You want to go ahead and read Paul's comment?
Yeah, I knew Latino's fantastic. I'm Puerto Rican. I have lots of friends with different languages. This comes in handy.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
But you know, the problem is it's not going to be able to translate some of the things that Puerto Ricans say. If you ever watch those, Bob, you ever watch those you watch them, the TikToks or whatever it is, where they go like say, this is how Puerto Ricans say one thing, and then here's how Mexicans say something.
Or US
or
Spanish,
US Spanish, and it's completely.
Yeah. Eso está brutal.
Yeah, está brutal. And what was the other one that they said? There's another comment. Yeah. Vamos a una junta. And then you would say,
the other word.
Vamos a janguear.
Janguear, right?
Anyways, there's like all this crazy stuff that goes on. That's
how we're Americanized.
That's kind of crazy. But going back, I think that the AI for meetings, and if you're a college student, and here's the other thing I really thought about. If you're a realtor, and imagine you're having a call. What do they call those calls when you do a call to see about a listing? What is it? What are they called? Or it's either that you're going to be putting a house up.
Listing appointment?
It's a listing appointment. Or if they want to buy. Are they called the same?
Presentation.
A buyer's presentation.
Yeah.
Now imagine for a buyer's presentation or listing appointment, being able to take your phone. Obviously, you would ask permission. Says, okay, I record this call so I can make sure I get all my notes.
Yeah.
And then Samsung AI would basically transcribe the entire meeting, create notes. Then imagine you taking those notes and sending them back to your buyer or sending them back to your seller.
Yeah. Are you throwing like fairy dust or something?
No, I'm just doing explosive. I think that's incredibly transformational.
Yeah. I gotta try it. Actually, I don't have it, but
so I have another product somewhere on my desk. I don't know if it's in. Actually, hold on a second. I'll be back.
It's a mess.
Grab something. And I'm going to grab this. Hold on. I got another box. Wait. I'm back. This guy right here. Upside down. You guys remember this? If you haven't checked out our video, this is Plod Note. This is a Chat GPT enabled recorder. And the
we
Chat
saw
GPT,
them and we never got a chance to talk to
they
them.
were
at
so busy.
CES.
These guys, this is a great product, right? This does what I was talking about. So this little recorder right here,
look at
how thin it's as thin as a credit card. MagSafe attaches to your phone, right? Has a little wallet, MagSafe's to it. And as it records, it does everything that I was mentioning that the Samsung phones would do, right? And you don't have to buy an additional device. So if you're not getting to get a Samsung device, or you don't want to wait a couple of months, you can get this technology right now. It's available, Plod Note. And basically, it's ChatGPT enabled. It will transcribe. It will create mind maps. It will do all the things that I was talking about, and it will do it using this little device and store it in the cloud for you. So this is one thing to do.
So is Samsung and all these phones putting this thing out of business?
I hope not. They're a great company, but I did ask, what do you do now? You know, because they had, when they first came out, they were kind of like exclusive. It's like I reviewed like the headphones, the earbuds that you have, those earbuds that you have. The company is the only company that has a DAC, right? Digital audio kind of processor that is to enhance audio for high definition audio. And they created it using the Lightning connector. And then all of a sudden, that same year that they created it, 5 months ago, what is it? The iPhone came out with USB-C. And it was became almost like a want moment for them, because here they went, they invested, they got the proprietary Lightning connector certification. They had to pay licensing rights in order to do that. And then all of a sudden, Apple comes out with the USB-C version. So they quickly, and that review is going to be coming up, they quickly came out with a USB-C version now.
Oh, nice.
Right. Okay. So they did that. But you think about what happened. They had to pivot.
Yeah.
Will this company be able to pivot and create something unique in their offering that is going to keep them afloat?
Able to talk to them.
So but they were really busy. So that was really cool. Hey, thanks, Paul. Buena noche. Thank you for joining us, and Happy New Year to you too.
Feliz año nuevo.
And I love his comment. So let's put this one up. This is definitely Puerto Rican. Sigue pa'lante. And the whole thing is that I can't do the Antonio Banderas kind of Spanish, but he's kind of got that really cool thing. But anytime you say something in Spanish, like your voice changes, like sigue pa'lante. Notice how your voice kind of goes a little bit. You just have to go down or a couple octaves to have kind of like that manly voice. But anyways, we will come back to what else is new. So what do we have going on here? We basically have, so here's the translation or the actual transcription.
Yes.
And notice speaker 1, speaker 2. This is again the piece that I think that is
that is awesome.
This is the piece that I'm most excited about. And I don't know if you had thought about the realtor calls that I was mentioning to you. Had you thought about that use case?
No, I didn't even think about that, but now
then think about any kind of, you guys are always in meetings, and this would be good. You could put your phone to record and you'll get a summary of the meeting. You'll get the key points.
Yeah, especially in the classes that they give us at the office. It'd be perfect.
This would be great. Yep. And anything that you would hear, like anything that you could even put this on like when you're watching a TV program, news or something like that, or a documentary, and then get all the key points. So I think that this is super cool. The other thing that they're talking about is Circle to Search. Circle to Search is a Google solution. It's exclusive right now on the Samsung phone. And what this is going to allow you to do, and you'll notice that there's a little picture there. Basically, what's going to happen is you'll be able to take a picture or see anything on the internet. You'll be able to, using the home button, draw a circle around the item, and then it's going to search for it and find it. Right. Nice. So this is an expansion on what I would call
the Google
Lens.
Google Lens or Google Image.
Yeah. You do it Lens or Google Image. I don't know many of you who know this, but the actual Amazon app, if you are looking for something, you can't find it. Some people search. I take pictures. So all you do is point the picture at the thing that you want. Like if you have a pencil, or like, for example, I have this little remote here. If I show a picture of this remote, it will automatically show me remotes that match this style.
Oh, nice.
Right. So, but now they've incorporated it into the operating system. So that is a really nice feature, but I'm sure that that's going to be coming to other phones too. So let's see what else we have. And these are the specs, right? So the specs, I just put them out there. I'm just going to cover, not going to cover all of them. The phone is slightly brighter, and you notice it is also has more PPI, which is pixels per inch. Not big deal. Battery is the same size. The camera isn't that much different. Really, guys, from a phone perspective, I unfortunately have to say it this way. They're very similar, right? They're a little bit smaller. The phone is a little bit smaller. It's a little bit thinner. I know that because I don't have one. No, I'm just joking. I know that because I have the cases, and my S23 Ultra does not fit. So let's go ahead and take a look at the deals, right? So I'm going to go ahead and open up. I'm going to go ahead and click on that same link, the same link that that I posted out there, and that's the link where you're going to get an exclusive offer. So here it is right here. So this is the link, and you're going to get a deal that you cannot get by going to Samsung alone. So if you have friends that are in the, let's say, first responder, firemen, police, share the link. They'll get an exclusive discount that they can't get going directly to Samsung. If you have students, friends that are students, children that are students.
A student before. Is that right?
No. Share the link, right? And you're going to see there's all these categories that are going to give you an extra discount, and we're going to show you how you can get that deal. So let me go ahead and get us there for a second. And was there anything that you thought that was a standout feature for you, Nilda, while I bring up that site?
Use the AI, the things that you can do with the photos.
Well, yeah. Do you want to talk about the photos? I didn't really talk about the photos that much, but the photos, there's some, no doubt.
I can make myself look like I am Michael Jordan.
Well, what I'll say is that there are a lot of features that came out, definitely that are photo related, and we didn't even touch on that because every year there's a lot of software changes that are going to make the actual photos a lot better. But for sure, there's a lot of camera features, better night. It has, I think it's like 50 times zoom. I don't know why you'd want to zoom that much. Someone tell me if you know why you'd want to zoom in that close. That's kind of like, it's kind of like spy stuff, but it's also kind of like, I don't know, I'm privacy stuff. I'm just concerned about, being able to,
I have freckles. There's no reason to zoom in.
I just don't know. I just don't know why I would use that. But again, the camera, they have now generative AI in the camera. So like, for example, if you want to remove the background and you want to put yourself with a friend instead of being in cold Chicago, you can have a warm coat and be in Hawaii. You can do, there's like all this cool stuff that you can do.
Change the background.
You can change the background. You can add bushes. There's all this stuff that you can do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and shift. I'm going to go ahead and do a share screen really quick. Let me add this to the stream, and let's go ahead and show. I think this is the new tab. I got too many new tabs. I don't know which one it is. Let's see. I think it's this one. And did that come up? All right. So you guys can now see this. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to paste the link, and I'm going to go to the site. All right. So now it's going to take us there. Now, one of the things, we're going to look at this in a couple seconds, right? So first of all, you'll notice here that now it says double your storage. I know. So you get this deal. You basically get free storage upgrades. And I would advise you to take advantage of that. You'll also notice that there's a section here where it talks about other offers, educational offers, students, teachers, right? And then look, it even says parents. So if you're not a student, there's a deal for parents too. Government officials or government offers, right? If you are military, active duty, veterans. We have a lot of friends that are veterans. A lot of family members that are veterans. Mm-hmm. Military families, first responders, right? Fire, police, right? You even have for
Does it
nurses,
work for retired?
Medical practitioners. I think if you're retired, it should work too. Employee offers, right? So that's if you're employed. We're not going to look at that right now. So I just want to see what things look like first. So let's face it. So what would be the phone that I would recommend? I recommend going Ultra. Go big or go home. We're going to go Ultra. So we're going to do the Ultra. And you can choose whoever your carrier is. I'm going to choose the Unlock. The price doesn't change. And I would always go, my link, I would highly recommend that you go with the 512 because you're going to get the 512 for the price of the 256, right? And let's face it, you're going to be taking better pictures. You're going to be doing more stuff with this phone, especially because of the quality. You're going to need the space. You don't have expandable memory on phones anymore. So get the memory. We went ahead and we shelled out for the 1 terabyte because we do a lot of videos and fun stuff on there. And we wanted to make sure we had enough space. Then you have all the colors. So you have a lot of different colors that you can go with. And you can see all the colors right here. And the good thing is that these are still available January 31st. And I think the one that Nilda got was this one right here. This is the one that you got, or I may reappropriate. Take it. No, I'll stick. I'm okay with this. And, I went ahead with boring black. So I went 1 terabyte. So we're going to still keep this. We'll configure our model to this.
Consistent.
Okay, so we're going to keep on going down. Trade-ins. They are giving you crazy trade-ins. I was so disappointed with the trade-ins for the Galaxy Fold. They were not good. They have great trade-ins. So we're going to say yes, there's a trade-in. And look at, you can do a mobile phone. You can do a watch.
Did iPhone give terrible trade-ins?
Yeah, the iPhone is horrible when it comes to trade-ins. So you have an eligible device, and they're going to give you premium for Samsung devices, right? So when you go in here, you can choose. And let's go ahead and scroll up a little bit so you guys can see this. So you're going to be able to get for an S23 the most, right? They're going to give you $750. They're going to give you, and if you think about it, if you took advantage of deals,
what they give you for a Note 10?
we'll look right now what it is for Note 10. Let's look and see what they have for Note 10. Let's go down. Note 10, Note 8, Note 10, $400. That's not bad. But here's the thing. I just want to say something about this. So last year when we got the Samsung Galaxy S23, we paid around $750 for them because every year we upgrade.
Yeah.
Right. So you basically, if you think about it this way, they're giving you what you paid for your phone. So you're getting the phone for free. I know that that's kind of hard to wrap your head around, but last year we trade in every year we trade in, right? And because we've been trading in, we're basically getting our money back and then another phone because that's what I paid. Right. So anyways, we'll see that. So again, if you're going to use, and we'll figure out the math, maybe the math doesn't add up because there's always tax and stuff that comes up. But still, I'm getting a good deal. I paid around $700 for my S23 Ultra, and I'm getting about $723 back. The only thing that disappoints me,
they're not giving you Galaxy Buds.
No, it's not it. And this is where I'm now taking back. I don't think you're going to get it. I'm getting it for my phone for free. I paid premium because I got a 1 terabyte S23 Ultra, and they're giving you the same money no matter what size memory you have.
Oh, that's not fair.
So they're not making a difference with memory, right? So, but here, so for example, you have that. Anybody else have any other phones? Any other phones you guys want to look at? I have the S20 Ultra. Anybody have an older? Galaxy Fold is $400.
My brother, I think, has a Samsung, the Galaxy 9.
Okay, if you want to admit that you have a Samsung Galaxy S9, right?
The thing still works.
Still works. Basically, they'll give you $200. The cool thing also about the titanium version, the new one, is that they will guarantee upgrades for the next 7 years. So if you think about software, software maintenance, and that's big. I know a lot of people who have older phones, and let's face it, the older phones will work. I know folks that basically are not getting upgrades anymore, and that's a bad thing. So if you have a S9, S9 Plus, it's in the 200s. If you have Note 10s, you're looking at 400s. If you're looking at an S20, you're looking at about 400. Note 8, still 400. When does it go up? You start getting into the 500s when you get into the S23s. Z Flip 5 is 600. Note 20 Ultra 600. It's getting better. And then it gets the best if you have the newest ones. But like Naomi, I would not give up my Fold unless I was getting another Fold. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to say that we had an S23. We got last year's phone. Right. So we're going to just say we got that. If you do that, you're going to get $750 off. And I'm going to go ahead. I agree to the trade-in program, and I'm not going to get any coverage. Now you'll notice $549. So the cost out of my pocket is $549. Now keep in mind that you still have credits. You still have instant Samsung credit of 150 that you could use for accessories. So this is still a good deal. So if we do this, and then what we say is, so right now, if we go all the way to the bottom, right now, our cost, right, when you look at this right here, from $1,419.99, including the special discounts that you get through our link, you basically are getting $750 off. You're getting instant savings of 120, right? And then it is basically, you save today $870 and you're paying $549 for this phone. That is a good deal, right? So now,
Está regalado.
right? So the other thing is, if you go over here and you say, hey, I am a first responder, right? Let's see what it does. Ooh,
What?
Look at that.
Excited?
I got a 20 off. So if you are a first responder, you saw that. Now, I don't know if I left that for the very end, because once you choose that, you can't change it. So if you are a first responder, if you're a policeman, if you are a medical person, if you are a fireman, you'd be $522.
Woot, woot.
And I still have money to spend. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we got. So now I'm going to do my pre-order. And now I have $150 of credit that I can spend. I can buy cases.
We got cases.
Right. And I'm going to show you some cases in a second. But let's say, for example, look at 60% off. This is a good deal. Right. I want to buy a case, and you have some colors you can choose from. I can get a shield case and say I want a black case. I can want a white case, whichever one you want. You can select your cases. You could go for accessories. Right. Here's some accessories right here. Or you could go into the Samsung ecosystem. Look at this. You can get money off. Look at this. Great deals, right? Really, really good deals here that you see on these things. Cool. So you're looking at $522, and you're going to get $150 worth of goodies. What a deal. Good. What a deal. So just wanted to share with you, that specific deal that we just got. And again, they'll save it. They'll do all this cool stuff for you. So that's how you could get a great deal for a Samsung phone. And I think Paul said that he got it for $550.
Yeah,
wasn't he saying $550? And
yeah.
we actually beat his deal by $30 with our link. So
$549.
$549, $522. All right, let's bring this box over now. We basically got some goodies thanks to our friends for VRS Design. We got friends for cases from Poetic. We got a lot of goodies. So what you're going to be finding is that a lot of the cases have this MagSafe tech, right? You see that right there? So the phones, you'll be able to charge them magnetically and use magnetic accessories just like the iPhone. So this right here is one of these cases, and I think this is from Rinky. I'll put the links to the videos that we did with these accessories, but these cases are available now. You could get a clear one like this. Again,
I'm probably going to say look clear.
You like it clear, right?
Yeah.
If you're into military camo look, right?
Camouflage.
Yep. There's some of those. Now this I really like. I'm digging what Poetic did, and this is kind of like a new line from Poetic. So this has a polycarbonate case in the back, has TPU right here. It's really soft, and this is going to be kind of like a little glove fit for your phone. So I really like that one. That one looks really good. This one does not have the MagSafe. Make sure if you get these cases, I highly recommend you get one that's MagSafe compatible. Don't go with one that's not. If you want, let's say somebody likes the moon, there's a moon version. This is Rinky.
That's pretty.
Right, because it does zoom to the moon.
Yeah.
And this is of the Poetics. This is my favorite. Let me show you this one right here. Look how nice that looks. Check out our video. Check out our links. Use our links. Doesn't cost you anything, and it helps us with these vendors, send us more products so we can share. And this basically has the ring opens up. So it becomes, there's a lot of people that like holding onto their phones with the rings.
Yeah, not a fan of that, but yeah. I see a lot of people using that.
They do kind of this thing, right? And then they go, and they're using their phone. But then it's basically a kickstand too, right? So you can use it like this, or you can use it like this. So if you want to Instagram, TikTok, whatever you want. Now, let me keep on showing. Rinky also had, I think this is from Rinky. Is this from Rinky or VRS Design? I got my brands wrong. No, Rinky. Look at this. this is a little wallet. Now, combine the wallet with the case. Ta-da! And it's pretty strong. It is.
Oh, that is good.
Strong. Why don't you try it? Shake it towards me, not towards the camera.
Oh.
No, the other side. Grab the wallet.
Oh, what do you mean?
The wallet right there. So we'll put it on like that. Hold on to it. I just want to see right here on the wallet because I want to see if it will come off.
Oh.
So.
Nope, not coming off.
Right?
Nope. It's pretty strong.
Right? So you can put credit cards in there. You can put all
Not recommended for people with long nails.
Yeah. Doesn't work if you have long nails. Right? We also then have some lens covers from Rinky. Right? We have, here you can see, it's basically called the stand pocket because you can also use it as a stand. Let me get that wallet. Let me show that. That's a cool feature.
Your cousin Naomi's going to come here.
Yeah. So check that out.
That is cool.
Right? And then we'll hold it up like that. And let's see what else we have. Let's see what else we have. All right. So there's a lot of poetic ones. We showed you kind of some of the cool ones. Now what I want to show you is VRS design. And I want to say that this is the case that when I get my phone, this is going to be mine.
Oh, you got dibs on it?
Look at that.
That is cool looking.
Doesn't that look cool? And then look at how
like
how it is. It is very Batman-y like. Yeah. And then when you look at the top here, watch this. And I gotta do it doesn't make that noise. That was me, guys. That's kind of really weird.
So it protects your camera.
It does. But I would like cha-chunk, right? Cha-chunk. Right? That's there cool. It goes. And it locks it in place. This is polycarbonate. Has the ring as well. Even I can mix and match accessories. So I can grab the Rinky thing, put it behind it too, right? Ooh, right. You can do that. It's okay to do that. But this one doesn't come out. It doesn't come out. You can't use it as, one of those things, but you can get a ring. I've actually seen Rinky has a ring that you can attach if you want to have the ring on top of something like this. That's a good option. I think we have it here in this case. Now, this is something that I think you would like. So here is this one right here. And this one looks really industrial too. But this one has, wow.
Ta-da.
Credit cards.
Have we tested how many credit cards it can hold?
Yeah, this one actually is expanded. So this can hold more. The bad thing is that once you put your credit cards here, it will not wirelessly charge.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So like the car charger, we have a magnetic charger in the car that you put it on there and this works. So this one I really like. And this thing is durable and it will not open by mistake. Like see, if you do this, it's locked. You have to really purposely do it. Things will not come out of that.
Our son will probably be taking that one.
He'll probably get this one though.
Oh,
so look at this one.
That's nice.
Right? It has like,
that's nice.
It has this metal finish right here. It's almost like a gunmetal finish. These are really, really sharp. Want to check it out?
Yeah. Oh, this is pretty.
Right? Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Here's another one. This is VRS design.
What's that? It's heavy.
Yeah. This is VRS design. Same thing. Check that one out with VRS design. Has the wallet. And the thing is, it's not going to fall out.
Okay.
It's nice, right?
Yeah, it is.
Now, if you have, if you're going to consider one of the smaller phones, keep in mind, you want the biggest memory, you want the biggest storage, you want that titanium. I would go with the Ultra one. I have some friends that still like the smaller phone. Here, the smaller version. Yeah. If you want to compare the difference, let me show you what the difference in the phone is. This is how much smaller it is.
Oh my God.
Isn't that small?
Yeah.
Never thought it, right?
No.
Let's see what else.
That's huge.
It's a big difference, right?
Oh my God, yeah.
So I'm still going in my box. I have some repeats here, some cases that I won't show you. I did like that the VRS design cases come with this, right? And you might say, hey, where does that go? Well, at the very bottom, let me see, of these right here, you basically have a section that you could do something like this. See, it has a little hook area on it. So
that's cool.
So you can put your keys together with your phone.
Yeah.
I see people.
So if you lose your keys, you lose your phone too.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing is that people are more likely to lose their keys than they are their phone because
they're always attached to their phone.
Because people are very attached to their phones, right? Here is a product that I just want to show you from Rinky. Great brand, by the way. I use Rinky is on one of my watches too. So here's that adapter I was talking to you about. So here we have the case that I'm going to be sporting. I can put that on the case, probably a different color. And now I can do the same thing.
Ta-da.
Right? and I have now a kickstand. But the difference is it's removable.
Yeah.
Right. So that's something that you can do. And that is also, this is the Rinky Smart Magnetic Ring. So lots of goodies. We have more cases. One of the other brands that is one of my favorite brands, and I also use often, is the one that I have on my phone right now.
I was going to say UAG.
Yeah, UAG. Friends from UAG, if you're listening, where are the cases? Because one of my favorite cases is the Monarch series. And this is made out of a carbon fiber Kevlar material. This is what we're talking about.
We saw their stuff at CES.
We didn't see them. Michaela is the rep that we normally talk to. We didn't see her this year over there. So we need to try to reconnect. Right now it's Michael, who we talk to a lot.
Naomi says, I don't have that phone, probably Dad.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I think her parents just switched last year.
Yeah, he'll probably upgrade. But this is this is one of my favorite cases. I'm typically gray and black, so when I try something, this is color for me. So
I'm surprised you've lasted so long this whole time.
It's like I'm kind of like,
you don't want to give it up,
stretching, testing my boundaries, being different.
Being a rebel.
I am being a rebel. So that's it. So guys, hopefully we share with you how you can get the best deal on the Samsung phones. We're giving you a peek at some of the accessories. To some of the accessories that are available. And one of the couple things I wanted to wrap up with is we will have more accessories on the channel. We have cases, screen protectors, a lot of stuff coming on. We also then from CES products have already started coming in. We've been testing the Creality K1C printer. So we've been testing that. As
soon as we got back,
that came in, and it's not out yet. We expect it'll be on the 25th. I think it basically goes on sale. Pre-order. We have it. We've been testing it, and I have to tell you, it is a great printer. It just out of the box has been really, really working really well. We have projectors coming in. We have bikes coming in.
We also have a new floor cleaner.
Yes, and it is a dream cleaner. It's actually called Dreamy. And the let me see. Let me show you. I haven't done the review yet. It is a brand new. It's pre-order. It is super smart. It's one of the smartest robots that we have reviewed or that we saw at CES. Let me see if I can switch over. This unit is already in. This unit is already in, and this is the X30 Ultra. And this thing has some really cool tech. One of the things, and I'll just show you really quick, because we'll have the review up very soon. I have to wait until I can actually release the review. Let me see if there's a video or picture here. Okay, so basically it has a tangle-free roller that you can see right there. And the cool thing about it is that this is kind of like scary, like Silence of the Lambs scary, because the rotor, as it's turning around, has blades inside of it. And basically, as the hair goes in, it is slicing and dicing the hair. So you won't, nothing gets stuck to this thing. So it is that is pretty cool.
Yeah, they did show us the bottom part.
Yeah, and we have a short on it too. Let's see if there was anything else there that I want to show you guys on it. Because we have a couple of the Dreamies. My son has one of the Dreams that we basically got in his apartment. And the cool thing about this one too is that you see those two rotors on the bottom. These are the scrubbers.
We call it the booty.
Yes, it actually sticks it out. It kicks it out so that it could get into the corner. So as it's going on your baseboard, imagine as it's going like this on your baseboard, the side, so imagine it's like this, pops out like that. One of these little rollers that are right here, one of these rotors, the scrubbers, pops out, and then it gets really, really close. So this gets super close and has a smart app, is hot, it's heat-based, and they're just great robots. And you can see it. And it also has the largest or the strongest suction, 8,300 PA. I haven't seen any other robots, and we talked to them all that is this high. Mop Extend, which is what I was mentioning, and then it basically has that tri-cut brush that we also mentioned.
They're not cheap, but I'll tell you, people who have these robots, including us, swear by them. Swear by them. This is
My son
right.
swears by him.
Yeah, it's like, and he's always using it. He never. They don't. My brother uses them as well. He uses an EcoVac that I passed on to him, and the EcoVac is pretty cool. Basically, he just moved, and all the movers, everybody wanted to take the robot.
Yeah, they're like, how much are you
Everybody wanted to
giving
take the
it?
robot.
Oh, taking it with me.
So, guys, thank you for watching. We'll see you next week. We will have more details on Samsung, other deals that we're going to be coming up, a lot of other reviews as well. Thanks again for checking out our channel. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share. Check out that link for that exclusive discount. And if you're a first responder, thank you for your service. Get those discounts. And if you're a military veteran, thank you for your service. Make sure that you get the discount. If you're an educator, thank you for teaching the children. Get the discount. There's a lot of discount. You saw that $522, the best deal compared to what we've already seen. So with that, guys, have a great night, and we'll see you next week.
Good night.
Good night.